Ever wonder why a guy just disappears? One minute, everything seems great. He's texting, calling, making plans, telling you how amazing you are. Then suddenly, nothing. No explanation, no closure, just silence. And the worst part? You sit there, replaying every conversation, every moment, trying to figure out what you did wrong. But let me tell you something that's going to change the way you see this forever. When a man ghosts, it's not about you. It's about him. The reason most men ghost isn't because they didn't like you. It's not because you weren't good enough. It's not because they suddenly lost interest overnight. It's because they lack the courage to have an uncomfortable conversation. That's it. They take the easy way out because facing the truth would require a level of maturity they're not ready for. And instead of owning their feelings, instead of being upfront and saying, hey, I don't think this is working, or I don't feel the same connection, they disappear. Because that's easier than looking you in the eye and having an honest conversation. And I get it. When this happens to you, it's frustrating. It's confusing. It makes you question yourself in ways you shouldn't. Because when someone walks away without a word, it creates a gap, an open loop in your mind that begs for answers. But here's the reality. The kind of man who ghosts was never going to be the kind of man who gave you the relationship you truly deserve. Because a man who avoids confrontation in the early stages of dating is going to avoid a lot more when real challenges come up in a relationship. Now, I know what some people will say. Maybe he didn't want to hurt my feelings. But let's be honest. Ghosting doesn't spare feelings. It actually makes things worse. It leaves you hanging, trying to decode what happened. And if a man truly cared about your feelings, he wouldn't vanish. He would respect you enough to have a real conversation, because real men, mature men, understand that honesty, even when it's uncomfortable, is far kinder than silence. But here's the thing you need to hear most. When a man ghosts, he's telling you everything you need to know. He's showing you that he's not equipped for the kind of relationship you want. And while that might sting in the moment, it's actually a gift. Because now you don't have to waste more of your time trying to build something with someone who isn't capable of showing up for you in a real way. The wrong man exiting your life is never a loss. It's just making room for the right one to show up. And listen, I know the temptation. You want to reach out. You want to get closure. You want to hear him say something to justify why he left the way he did. But you don't need closure from him. You don't need some half-hearted excuse, some weak explanation. Your closure is in knowing that a man who truly values you wouldn't leave you questioning your worth. A man who disappears is not a man who deserved a place in your life in the first place. So the next time someone ghosts you, don't internalize it. Don't make it about you. Recognize it for what it is, an act of their emotional immaturity. And instead of chasing them, wondering what went wrong, remind yourself of this. You are not hard to leave. You are impossible to forget. And the right man, he won't ghost. He won't disappear. He will stay. Because real connection isn't about convenience. It's about courage.